I was asked just 3 questions. Just 3 questions. Hi everyone, you're warmly welcome back to my channel. My name remains Miss Ampwa, and this is the International Student tab. It's been a while, I know I've been hiding. Apologies to you all. It's been quite a stressful semester and I had to take time off YouTube to actually end the semester well. And here I am. So if today is the first time you are watching me, I would like to say you're humbly welcome to my channel. Over here, I vlog about my experience as an international student abroad. So today this video promises to be a quick one, but very informative, because I'm going to share with you my F1 student visa experience. So most of you know that before coming to the United States of America, I was an international student in the United Kingdom. Precisely, I was a student at the University of Aberdeen, where I had my first master's. So then, how did I transition here in terms of visa? So with my visa experience, the journey was overwhelming a bit, because one, it wasn't my home country, and then two, I think I was tensed and I didn't really know what to expect, because I didn't know anybody who had actually secured an F1 student visa outside their home country, precisely at the United Kingdom where I was. So I didn't have anyone to go talk to, but I didn't hesitate talking to my Ghanaian friends who went for their visa in Ghana. So just a quick one, how my F1 student visa went. So I went for my visa interview on 21st of September 2020. 2022. Oh. So yeah, 2020, that was when I went for my F1 student visa. That was 2 weeks after I had celebrated my birthday. And you know, it was my birth month, so I was in high spirits. I knew that nothing was going to go wrong. And that particular day was also my dad's birthday, so I was motivated. So for my F1 student visa, I had it at the Belfast US consulate, which is in Northern Ireland. So I had to fly all the way from Scotland to Northern Ireland, precisely Belfast, to have my F1 student visa interview. And because of the distance, I had to go a day before. So I got to Belfast on Sunday. So that Sunday I had to be absent from church. So I went for the visa the next Monday, that was the 21st. So how did it go? Basically, just like you have to prepare, and that is what I did. Even though I wasn't going to have the visa interview in my home country, I did a lot of research from friends who had actually gone for their visas in Ghana, and I watched a few YouTube videos which were helpful. So on the D-Day, I carried all the necessary documents, that is my DS, and then my visa confirmation, appointment, and the receipt. And then as an F1 student, my I-20 was very important, which you all need, regardless of whatever country you have your visa, you need these documents. So I gathered those, my transcript, so my scholarship over here, I didn't cover for my tuition and health insurance. So then I needed to show a bank. I submitted a bank statement to my institution here. They requested 10,000 US dollars, and which was equivalent in the pound around 8,000. So I was able to get that. I sent it to the school. I made sure I kept a copy for myself, and then my sponsor, so somebody was willing to sponsor me. I got a letter from my sponsor. I got the sponsor's ID to sound very convincing. So I got a letter from the sponsor telling the consulate that they are willing to sponsor me, their relation with me, and it was neatly signed, like well endorsed. And then also I got an ID from my sponsor. That is like, say a state ID, or in Ghana you can say the Ghana card. So I didn't get the physical card from him, Yeah, I got a copy. So I had all that with my passport, bank statement, transcript, university certificate. I had a lot of documents. I mean, the documents were like this, a whole lot. So I got there, and prior to the interview, somebody told me to be really organized, you know. So I had all my documents in order. So the first thing, after going through the normal checks, security checks, and it was my turn, on that particular day, it was just, we were less than 10, but I was the first person there. Even though I was the first, I wasn't called, and so now I don't know why. They called two other white people, and I think one person did not even get the visa, and that was when I began panicking, because I saw the lady come out with her passport, and I was like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Somebody told me, when you come for the appointment here, nobody will bounce you, because some friends advised me not to go to London, because London, I learned the rejection rate was high, and Belfast, just a few people who have gone there actually told me they didn't go there for the F1 visa, they went there for a visitor's visa, and they assured me that the process was really simple. So I decided to go to Northern Ireland instead of going to London. So I saw this person got bounced. I was like, God, what is happening? Fast forward, it was my turn. I got there, and the person at the counter, so there's a lady you actually give your working documents to before you go to be interviewed. So I went to that lady's counter, and she asked for my working documents. I presented the DS confirmation page, my receipt, my I-20. I think they were in order. So I gave all to her, and then she passed the comment. She was like, you are so organized. And I was like, oh my goodness, that's a plus. And yeah, when she said I was so organized, the guy who was going to interview me heard it, and I looked at his direction, he smiled. So then I was like, that was, for me, I felt that was it. And clearly that was it. So because I went to his counter, and he asked the reason why I was here. I was there. I told him I'm going to study in the United States of America, another master's program, and he asked how long I had been in the United Kingdom. As at then, I had stayed less than a year. So, and he asked why I'm going for another master's program when I'm already in the master's program, which I was due to complete in a couple of months. I told him my interest in criminology, and I still want to pursue it. And that is why, even though I have a master's in a different background, I still want to pursue a master's in criminology. And it was like, okay, great. And he didn't ask anything about my sponsorship, nothing. So basically, I was asked just three questions. Just three questions. My purpose, why I was there that particular morning for the interview. Second, how long I have been in the United Kingdom. Third, why a second master's. Nothing about my sponsorship, nothing about my bank statement, nothing about my transcript, nothing about my certificate. And that was it. He told me my visa was approved. And look at me, I was confused. I was like, just like that? I was like, just like that? Man, you know how long I've been studying for this visa? Like, ask me questions. You know, I've prepared. Ask me questions. Just like that. I was like, okay. And I'm Mrs. Sammy near my car. I just packed my stuff. But when he told me the visa was approved, I was a bit surprised. I don't know why I was surprised, but it's like it wasn't enough for me. I felt he could have asked more questions. Look at me. I thought he could have asked more questions, but I stood there for a while. I was like, thank you. And he gave me a form indicating the courier service that would mail the passport back to me. So they kept the passport. And that was it. I think in less than 2 weeks, I received my passport with a visa in it. And that was how my F1 student visa that was my F1 student visa experience. And prior to that, somebody had told me a friend of his went for the interview, and his interview lasted for less than 2 minutes. And I told, once he said that, I was like, I tapped into this person's testimony. And I said to myself, mine should last less than a minute. And that is what happened. It was less than a minute. I got my visa in less than a minute. And I'm so grateful to God, grateful for family, friends, for the support, because I was really nervous, especially knowing that I was in my home country, you know, and I didn't know anybody who had done that. I didn't research to find out how people have gone for visas in a country other than their home country. So I didn't really know I didn't really know what to expect, let me say. But all the same, your girl did it. I did it. And here I am in the United States, almost finishing this degree by God's grace. So if you have any questions, anything you want to say, if you have any questions about my process, feel free to leave your comments down below. And I am back for good. I'm going to serve you with amazing content. You know, it's vacation, so your girl has some time. Thank you all for watching this episode. I hope to see you soon. If you have any questions relating to F1 student visa, please do leave your comments below. I'll be sure to answer them for you. Even if you have questions about UK student visa, do that, because I also have an experience on that. Thank you very much. And on this note, I will say adios, bye bye.